Hello all, my name is Andrek and I will be your host. Welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to expand our AE system a little bit. And the way we're going to do that is by following a little bit of the quest line, which looks at Autocrafting. This is a little bit more complicated than the Autocrafting I've done in the past, so I'm gonna have to learn. I did a little bit of research and it doesn't look insanely difficult, but I have a little bit of learning to do. And yeah, you're coming along for the ride. Downside of me taking you along for this ride is it's gonna be a little bit of a crafting episode. So let's see. First off, we need a pattern provider. All right, we're gonna make pattern provider, so that's that one. Then we're gonna need a access terminal, so that means another pattern provider. Okay, so I'm gonna need at least two. So let's see. I don't have crafting tables. I need 4. That's too bad. I didn't have a spare annihilation core, but that's all right. I do now. Cool. Let's make a couple of these as well. There we go. There, we have 2 of these. And let's see, we can actually make one. There we go. That unlocks these for us, so let's see what we get, just in case we get something fancy. Nothing too fancy. Nothing I couldn't just yoink from somewhere. And that means we have the pattern provider out of the way, and we have the access terminal out of the way. The access terminal, we're actually going to grab a cable, which I did prep a couple beforehand, because I want to use some dense cables. And yeah, you need a lot of cables for that. Let's see, where's my cable? Here we go. There, and that shows us absolutely nothing, because we don't have a pattern provider anywhere. And all this, from what I understand, all this really does is allows us to look in all the pattern providers that we have. So I think if I just yoink this on here, yeah, there we go. It has a pattern provider. This by itself, by the way, won't do anything, because we're going to need a molecular assembler as well. All right, next up, we need a pattern encoding terminal. So this one's done. That one can go to the back. We need that later, because we're going to, from what I understand, make a couple more. And we need a bunch of blank patterns. Let's see. Let's do like 16 for now. And let's make, I ran out of, oh, it's a crafting terminal, really? Okay. One more step, and here we go, crafting terminal. Should have grabbed another cable. Go. This kind of does make me wonder if I can make covers out of these. Because a cover would make this look like a block that just has a terminal in it. Which, in my opinion, is kind of fancy. Alright, let's see what we get. Super sad. So this allows us to encode stuff. And I think one of the things we're going to put in is smart cable. Just because, you know, or a dense smart cable actually. Just because it's a couple of steps and it's nice to have that down. Alright, so for this process, the first thing we actually need is a CPU. Which is, well, basically storage. It's basically a crafting unit that has some storage a processor, potentially a monitor. And I think it says must have one storage block, and that is a viable unit. I want to make at least something like this, and preferably like 2 of them, just right here in the ground, so it looks coherent. And then the good part is we have infinite processing, or infinite capability to connect things here. So we can just go one into the ground, put a cable in between, grab a smart cable, 32 channels. We can put quite a lot of stuff in there. If it works as how I think I read it. So let's start that off. Let's see. I want to make a bunch of these. I have prepped actually 6 of these 16K storage components. Let's put this in the list. Let's make a bunch of crafting units. Let's do 6 for now. And I think these are used for the other things as well, right? Yeah, the co-processing, mega crafting. Sure. Monitor. Okay. Let's make a bunch more. So. Here we go. See what that gets us. And another useless thing. What's to be expected, actually. Cool. So next up, we need a co-processing unit. I don't want to bookmark that. So let's see. Co-processing. Let's do 2 of them for now. And then it says crafting monitor. So we need a storage monitor. Which means we need a redstone torch, and we don't actually have sticks. Let me go grab a couple of redstone torches, I'm pretty sure. Yep, found them. So put them in the system. I want 2 of them, because I want to make, well, 2 of these. That is way too many. But that is fine. Let's see. We need 2 of these, I think. Yep. And then we can make, by adding them with these. There. That is pretty cool. So let's see what else is in these systems. So we can just hold here, hold G. We can see crafting unit, co-processing, and storage. So to me it looks like there's about a 1-in-1 on storage and co-processing. So for now, let's assume that to be the case. I have 4 more. Oh, these are actually crafting monitors. Let's do this. All right. Now I want a smart cable and I want a bunch of cables. Basically, I want to be able to see how much this actually uses. Let me make the hole for it. It sounded weird. I had to complete that sentence. Now, I'm very hopeful it will just work the way I believe it will. Which is, I put in a cable there. And I'm going to try this on one side first so I don't have to remove it again. And this will tell us how many channels are in use. So what we do is we place the processing units. Then we place a... Actually, it will show us now. Yeah, it'll form. There. And a crafting monitor. Now the question is, actually it will. Okay. Let's see if it can show on the upside. Oh. Really? There. Will it point upwards? It will. Sweet. Perfect. That is awesome. Let's put it in on this side as well. Actually, does it show? Yeah. Oh, it's only one channel? So the whole processing unit is just one channel. I assumed it to be 6. That is actually kind of cool. Doesn't really matter because I have enough channels anyway. Let's do this and here. There. And we have some crafting power. Now all we need to do is set up a system that actually is able to craft. So that part is actually done by a molecular assembler. And we place it next to a pattern provider. And that combination allows us to make a crafting system. So, wait, we're better off looking at this one. So, molecular assembler accepts item input and then carries out an operation defined by a provider. So basically, if you have the items and it's not like something you need to smelt and something you can just craft, this thing can do it for you. It basically grabs the items from a provider, puts them in the assembler, and boom, done. Let's make a couple, see if we can actually make this happen. So I'm thinking I have one. Let's do like 7 more for now. And then let's do 8 of these. I can't, because I am out of crafting tables. Here we go. Oh, let's see if we got anything fancy out of this. I guess. Nothing too special. The charged stuff is kind of nice, so I don't have to manually charge it. Okay, so now I want... Let's see, some smart cable. And I want the dense stuff, but that means I first have to make it smart, then dense. That means cover cable. And I actually went out of my way to get a lot of wool. Not something I had, so let's make 2 stacks for now. That means we can make 32. There we go. Wait, that was a quest I didn't yet complete. Wait, what? What just happened? What? I think my quest book is a little bit confused. I wonder if it's gonna do this for the whole quest book, or just the AE stuff. Yeah, we'll find out. Oh boy. It's completing them over and over again. Okay, it's only 2 now. What is happening? And it's done. Okay, thank God. Awesome. Let's make this into the dense cable. Wait, I can make it dense covered and then make it smart. Oh. Wait, did it? Then smart cable. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. I'm already done. This is actually what I was looking for. Perfect. So, let's see. We're gonna... Do I want to go into the ground with this? I'm thinking yes. At the very least, I want to go down 1, because I want that cable to be hidden. And I want it to be there. Now, this, like, the fact that that was only 1 channel each makes me wonder if this is more than 1. Let's go up. Let's put it here. And I'll put it above the ground for now. And then I'll see what time brings. If it's in the way, I'll move it into the ground. There, we do it like this. That is 2 channels. So is it this thing that uses the channels? It is. So now, this allows us to autocraft. That is stupid. No, oh man. There. All right, let's close this up again. So this is now 4 channels. So we can expand this quite a lot. Now this cable only carries 8, but I could just connect the smart cable all the way into here. I'd have 32 channels. So we could go, well, up to the ceiling and into the floor a little bit. And we'd still be fine. So let's put another one right here. And that's done. So now that that is there, I can actually see them all here. I have 8 assemblers, so that's correct. So what I could do is I could go here and I want this one, for example. I want the smart cable. Now I'm actually wondering, is it cheaper? It is cheaper to make the dense one first, isn't it? It is. Let's do that. Okay, so this bothers me a little bit. But I guess the recipe is fine either way. So it's either 4 smart cables or a dense one with a smart cable. So let's do this pattern. That seems cheaper. I want this to be white wool. Sort by number and other way. White wool. There we go. So that means that if we now put these in, it's in the first one. I don't know what that means. Let's see, is it in this side? No, apparently not. It's going to be in the last one we pick. Awesome. So now, if we say smart cable, and I want 10, it's going to say, are you sure? Storage, automatic, there's storage not applicable, not applicable. Oh, that's pretty cool. And it's using all 3. That is sick. That is actually pretty cool. I like it. So now I have the 10. Let's do 20. Oh, hello. Why are you spawning in here? Did you spawn in here? No, there's no light. I do want your ender pearl though. Give it. Thank you. Let's do another 10 and then I want to quickly run to one of these. Ah, here it is. So it selected this one and it's using this machine to build it. That is so cool. I like this. And I could probably... Let's see, am I short something now? Oh. Short wool and I'm short fluix cable. Well, we could just say, I want this, and I want this. So quartz cable, and fluix cable. There we go. And I might want it in this one. I don't know where that is. Oh, here it is. So now, if we ask for smart cable, say we ask for 20, I'm out of wool already. Ugh. Let's say I ask for 13. And now I ask for cable. And I ask for 20. It's going to use this one. It's not. Oh, it's already done. Wow. Okay. Well, that was pretty easy. I guess we have the crafting thing done. And there's acceleration cards. But for now, this looks pretty solid. So next up, I want to look at the storage bus. So for this, I kind of want to automate... Well, I guess everything is the answer. So we're just gonna put these in there. And then we want pistons. Which I guess it's convenient that we have infinite cobble in here. Okay, so pistons. And then we do this one. And now we can make storage buses. So, bus. Store. Hello? Did I not put in... yeah. Okay, storage bus. I want only one. Did it not start? Oh, it did. It was just so quick. Let's see if this completed something. And the reason I want this is I want this thing on here. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get it here yet. Is it like this? Yeah. But this thing will allow me to read from this controller and use it in my Autocrafting to craft with whatever of these components I want. So running out of wood, no problem. We craft some wood. Running out of diamonds, no problem. Gold? Absolutely. You get the gist. Let's pull a cable. All right, so there's now a cable. And that means we have access to all the things we have access to in our mystical agriculture basement. So, just for shits and giggles, diamond. And that is in this one. That is so fancy. I like this. And it's done. That is so cool. Right, I think that with that, we have achieved what I wanted to achieve today. And that means time to wrap up. So, if you did enjoy, please consider pressing that like button, maybe even subscribing. And yeah, I look forward to making the next episode and seeing you there. Thank you. Bye-bye.